Good morning. We've got a gorgeous sunrise out there right now. Beautiful oranges in Springfield with the clear skies. Temperatures close to average. It's 41 degrees right now in Springfield. Starting out clear and dry out there this morning. So quiet, just a little bit cooler by about 5 to 10 degrees in spots. It's 48 degrees in Harrison, 48 in Branson, 41 in Springfield, and 40 degrees up at Lake of the Ozarks. We'll have dry roads as you head out there today. Lots of sunshine and things pretty quiet. Things will be mostly sunny. We'll have a steady southerly wind and those temperatures making a run at 70 degrees. So again, quiet and really gorgeous out there today. More clouds tonight, temperatures staying mild in the lower 50s. We'll also have some breezy winds pick up. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour tomorrow. Still warm in the upper 60s, mostly cloudy, maybe a storm or two, but I do think most of us will stay dry. That healthier rain chance comes with a cold front by Friday. We'll have some showers and rumbles of thunder with temperatures in the middle 60s. But for now, it doesn't really look like those storms will be able to organize, so no severe weather expected. Again, gorgeous sunshine today, breezy southerly winds tomorrow. Next front comes Friday with some lightning possible. That could be a hazard, but not really looking at severe storms being able to organize. This doesn't look like that scenario. We'll have some cooler temperatures by Saturday in the upper 50s on the backside of that front, and then a big boost in temperatures by Monday and Tuesday with our next storm system. So we'll have 2 dry days ahead of some rain chances Friday into Saturday. Next rain chances come with warm temperatures Monday and Tuesday. Joe, Lauren.
We need to bring you some information on 2 new deaths reported last night from COVID-19. One patient was in his 90s and a resident at Morningside of Springfield East. 8 residents at that facility have tested positive for the virus. The other was a man in his 80s who had contact with an international traveler. Greene County has 50 confirmed positive cases. Webster County also announced its second case recently, and statewide Missouri has 1,327 confirmed cases of COVID-19.
Today, a local lab is providing thousands of COVID-19 tests in Springfield that will be delivered, and they can produce results in as little as 24 hours. Dynamic DNA CEO Austin O'Reilly says they've developed and distributed 4,000 tests to Cox, Mercy, Jordan Valley, and Citizens Memorial in Bolivar. To be able to get this done, the lab received funding through the Missouri Foundation for Health to get those tests validated for use.
We're seeing turnaround times of 7 to 10 days from local hospitals that are sending these out to some of the bigger commercial labs, and honestly, that's just too long. We'll be able to offer results in as little as 1 day, and it's a critical period of time. It's a very dangerous period of time, and if we could very quickly identify these positives and negative cases in the community, then that's one step further to preventing further spread.
Those tests will still only be available on a doctor referral basis.
The Department of Agriculture and other food safety specialists are telling you to stop washing your produce with soap. Some have turned to doing that to clean their groceries recently, but soap consumption, of course, is not good. Water will work just fine.
Around the region, the usual hockey games scheduled at Silverstein Eye Center's arena in Kansas City have gone silent as that location and others like it in the metro are being viewed for another purpose, doubling as field hospitals and housing COVID-19 patients. Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas pointing to large Kansas City gathering spots, including Hy-Vee Arena and Bartle Hall, as areas that could house patients in the future. He says what they are doing is preparing, ready to provide not only space, but financial resources as well.
We recognize that there is going to be a spike in cases, and even a greater spike in cases. We'll hit a peak at some point. We want to make sure that the Kansas City area is ready for that spike.
Mayor Lucas says they are using cities like New York and New Orleans as references. Both of those cities are using arenas and theaters to house COVID-19 patients as hospitals overflow.
The city of Waterloo, Illinois is making some changes in hopes of flattening the curve for everyone. They're trying something new, actual virtual rental property inspections. So far, they've done about 10 to 12 of them so far, which seems like a safer option since they're generally going to about 20 to 30 homes a month.
After City Hall closed their doors to the public, we were trying to figure out a way to still keep the ball moving and want to. I knew that we'd have a lot of angry landlords and people who want to move in. So we figured out this would be the best way to give them at least a conditional occupancy.
The building inspections only grant people conditional approval, so in-person inspections would still be necessary down the road.
More than 24 spring breakers apparently took a trip to Mexico and returned to Texas with the coronavirus. Austin health officials say 28 people from that trip have tested positive for COVID-19. According to the University of Texas, all of them are students from their Austin campus. The patients were among approximately 70 people who flew on a chartered plane to Cabo a week and a half ago. Authorities have contacted every spring breaker on that flight. Dozens more are now undergoing testing.
Tough sight to see here. A semi carrying a load of toilet paper caught fire in North Texas earlier this morning. Thousands of rolls go up in smoke, and police had to close all lanes of traffic for it. Firefighters were able to get rid of the flames after hours there. Crews are also being brought in to clean up hot spots and the rest of the mess. Investigators are still trying to find out what sparked that fire. The truck driver was not hurt and no injuries either. The federal government may end up deciding where passengers on board 2 Holland American cruise ships will be able to disembark. 4 people have died on board the Zaandam. At least 2 other deaths are blamed on COVID-19. 9 others aboard the ship tested positive for the virus. A sister ship, the Rotterdam, took on almost 1,400 healthy people, leaving behind more than 1,000 passengers and crew. The company wants to dock the ships in Florida, but Governor Ron DeSantis there says the state is already overburdened.
Couple of trends happening for you this morning. Marriott is trending on Google because of another user data breach. This is the second major one in 2 years.
Yeah.
They're saying about 5.2 million people may have been affected. Marriott, though, has come out early and says it does not appear that credit card information was stolen, but they don't quite know for sure yet.
All right, so if you're a member of their rewards program or anything else, you really need to check up on that. We also have another trend that, again, we got to preface this stuff today. Not an April Fool's joke. Some good news. SiriusXM is offering its services for free to everyone starting today, going until May 15th.
Nice.
Maybe you're at home a lot. Maybe you're tired of the TV and the movies. Get a little radio going, right?
Yeah, pump some music.
All you have to do is sign up?
No, not even a sign up. If you download the app or your car gets SiriusXM, starting today, it'll automatically start playing. You can go to SiriusXM online. No sign up, no subscription. They're just letting it go for you.
They won't even bother you for your email address.
They also announced, there's none of that. They also announced they're bringing back the Billy Joel channel. A lot of people love Billy Joel, right? So he gets his own channel. So there you go, too.
Nice. Elisa, you have good news for our April Fool's Day, too.
Gorgeous out there today. We'll have mostly sunny skies and temperatures approaching 70 degrees. It's going to be really nice out there. A little bit breezy, but still warm tomorrow. Next rain chance comes with some showers and thunder by Friday.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us this Wednesday morning here on Daybreak. Enjoy the nice sunrise right there. See you back here at midday.